Hey there, my name is Hassan and today I will discuss about network request for Google Analytics and conversion tracking. And this is my Google Tag Manager. Here all of the setup is completed and I have submitted my setup. And this is my website, and if I inspect here by just right click and go to the inspect, and here you will see a new tab and we need to go to the network tab. In the network tab you will see something like this, and now if I refresh my website, and you will see a lot of network requests, and most of the request is related to my website. For example, my website collecting the content, images and other related script. And we also can see any request go from our website to any third-party platform. All of the requests are mixed up here, but if we like to find out the request which is related to Google Analytics, we can easily find it by filtering this thing. We need to type the collect question mark. We will see a single request is here. If I click here, this is the header, and at first we need to be confirmed that our request status code is 200 or 300 range. If you see it is 400 or 500 range, that case is there is something wrong, and the tracking platform, the information is not properly sending to your tracking platform. And if I click the payload, you will see details information, actually which information is sending your tracking platform. And very first of the payload, you will see TID. This is actually your Google Analytics measurement ID. And if I scroll down very bottom, you will see EN. That is actually the event name, which event is responsible for this network request. And you can see others information like page title and page URL, page referral, page URL, as well as the device and browser related information in details is here. And if I scroll a little bit up, you can see the CID. That is actually the client ID. We may familiar with underscore GID. And Google Analytics insert this ID for is an individual customer, so that they can track the customer individually. Anyway, if I go to any of the inner pages, then actually this part will be refreshed and we cannot see the previous pages request. But if we like to preserve this log so that we can check all the request for all of our setup, all our event, then we need to click the preserve log. If I check here and go to the network, go to a single product page, then you can see this is not refreshed. You can see the previous information is here. And if I click here, this is actually, and scroll down, I can see that the en is view item. Actually this request is related to view item. And if I scroll little bit, we can see this product related information. You can see PR1. This is a single product, and I can see that this is the product ID and product title and other related thing available here. If I click the view decode URL, or you can, maybe you can see more better way this thing. Anyway, I am just clicking the add to cart of the product, and I am expecting another network request. You can see this request is for our add to cart event. You can see the en is add to cart, and this is the product related information. This is a kind of like a minified version of the information, but if you, it is little readable. You can see ID, this is the ID information, and this is the price related information is somewhere. This is the product title. If you look it carefully, you can find all of the information related to product. Now if I click the checkout page and go to the begin checkout, I like to make a purchase here. The purchase has completed, and you can see a new color network request. If I come here and check the header request, I can see that 302. This is yellow color, but this is the perfectly fine, unless you can see red color here. And if I check the payload, I can see details information about our event. And if we check, our event name is purchase, as well as my Measurement ID is perfectly fine. I can see this is the transaction ID, currency value, tax, and other related. This is the product value. This is product information. And if I check others request, we can see everything is fine here. This is the another page view. This is page view. And if I scroll on, I can see this is the add shipping info, and this is the add shipping info. Page view. And this is the previous request for add to cart. You will see all of the event and event related information here, and this way you can easily debug your thing. If you see everything is fine in the network request, you can be confirmed that everything is perfectly going to your Google Analytics from your Google Tag Manager setup. But if you see any discrepancy in the payload information, for example, for purchase event, if you see there is no currency value, as well as you can see any discrepancy in transaction ID, or it can be value is not properly, you can easily check this thing without any kind of help or access of your debug view or Google Tag Manager. Hope this way you can debug your setup for Google Analytics. And for other tracking platform, this is pretty much similar, but you will see the network request, but you need to filter this some different way. Maybe for Facebook, you will see some, the link is little different than this, but everything actually go exactly same network request way. Hope this video will help you to find out any kind of discrepancy, or it will help you to properly debug your Google Analytics setup. And if you like this video, you can hit the like button, and you can subscribe my channel for getting this kind of video more quickly. Have a good day.